I did not unmute my mic when I said that. Top of the hour, let's get started. Dead Cells sounds familiar. I feel like I may have heard of that one. And this time, I need to remember to show the game screen. It's a roguelike. Okay, that's maybe where I've heard of that before. Alright. I don't remember Splatoon 1 had music during this character creation screen. We're gonna be playing as a female character again. Probably one of these is closest to my skin color, but we'll go with this, I guess. Blue eyes. And as for hair, for my inkling, I think they added these three later. Well, I like the default hair color. Hair color? Hairstyle. Pants. I think, was this also a new option that was added later? Yes! The Octo Expansion. I think I'll go with the default for this as well. There is one scary thing about the Octo Expansion. That is that I have no idea how long it is. And we only will have limited time. Because, as you know, I want to cover the new Pokemon when it comes out. Now, much like Splatoon 1's Splatoon 1's thing. Oh man, we're doing a look test. Has something to it. And that's what I'm concerned about. So yeah, we will be playing with motion controls this time. I did not play the original with them on, because I honestly did not like it for the Wii U gamepad. And I honestly don't care for them too much here, but I know that they're a lot better, and I should get used to them on the Switch. Both for Octo Expansion, because... oh boy! There are some levels in Octo Expansion. The Octo Expansion is part of why I changed. That and multiplayer, of course. Game clearing streams, that's good. That's a good idea. That's what Proton John does, I think. Well, he does sometimes. I may want to adjust the camera turn speed, though. Yeah, tutorial just like Splatoon 1's. Although this one, I think, teaches you that there's some materials you can't spray. I don't remember if the original... Yes! Well, the original, I never really looked at the bottom too much. This game, definitely puts everything on one screen, which is way better. Partly so that it doesn't teach you bad habits, like don't look at your map. That's a bad habit that I picked up, and I will probably continue to use during my multiplayer matches. Yes, it does feel super nice to hold an actual controller, and not like... the rubber band controller does not count. Whee! But yeah, I am concerned. What we may have to do is we have to... because I think actually finishing Octo Expansion isn't that long, if I recall, right? See, Star Fox Zero is two-player, right? Though? Like, you can have one person play with the gamepad and one person play with the... That's why I've never touched Star Fox Zero, because I don't want to play that single-player. I've heard things about the single-player of that game. Now, you can see there's Octolings around here. More on that later. Y'all wanna know what time it is? Off the Hook, coming at you live from Inkopolis Square. Okay, we don't really need to care about this. Yeah, once again, that is why I have not touched that game. Xenoblade X, I want to play on anything but the Wii U. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, but the problem with the Wii U gamepad in Xenoblade X is that the features that are on the gamepad in that game were only on the gamepad in that game. So you still need the gamepad if you want to play with an actual controller, which is the other good thing about that game, is it let you use an actual controller. Why is our producer freaking out? Read the teleprompter, Marina. Let's see here. This just in, the great Zapfish has disappeared! Not again. Wait, like for reals? I feel like I've heard this story somewhere before. There's more! Pop superstar Callie of the Squid Sisters has gone missing! No, not Callie, this is terrible. Do something, Marina. Oh, okay, I'll put together a search party. Whatever, I'm sure they'll turn up at some point. In other news. But shouldn't we form a search party or something? Interesting styles now. This is not something I remember. Oh yeah! Okay, this is talking about the second campaign of this game that I'm worried about, the Octo Expansion. All the cool squid kids in town seem to be sporting these weird hairstyles lately. Squid kids? Oh, right. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before this thing is a full-on fad. Although I feel like I've seen these weird hairstyles somewhere before. Alright, Pearl, I'm getting word that we're out of time for this segment. Fine, but be sure to tune in next time for more Incopolis Fashion Focus. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was out of the DLC when I saw the Octolings. And when exactly is next time gonna be? Yeah, pretty sure we peaked on that one, so probably never. And that's all the time we've got. Until next time. Don't get cooked, stay off. I was gonna just stay fresh, but that was the last game. Yeah, we don't need to pay too much attention about the square. Because we're not playing multiplayer. I will probably cover this in more detail once we get to Splatoon 3, because that'll be brand new and not been out for ages. It's that mysterious squid back there, it almost looks like. Nah, she'd never hang out in a place like this, in those clothes. Yeah, that must be someone else. Yeah, we're gonna fly solo, and that's where the DLC begins, I believe. Is it just me, or does that alleyway seem a little fishy? Hey, Jackie. Yeah, definitely something fishy going on over there. Probably best to ignore it. Anyway, you should check out the lobby of the deck. Yeah, okay, whatever. I may do something about camera sensitivity. We'll see! The Octarians. Hey, you showed up. As soon as I saw you aimlessly wandering around the square, I knew you were the one. I'm Mary. You're probably... Let me restart that sentence. I know you're probably a bit starstruck, but I needed to get over it. Yes, I'm that Mari, you know, from the Squid Sisters. You've never heard of me? For real? Well, you obviously aren't very cultured, but you'll have to do. See, I've got a little thing I need some help with. By now you've heard that the great Zapfish that powers Incopolis Square is missing. Well, it's not just missing, it's been squidnapped by the Octarian menace. How do I know this? On the surface, I may just look like an absurdly talented pop star. But in truth, I'm Agent 2 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, a secret society of heroes who save the world from Octarians. Now, I've been trying to keep an eye on the Octarians in my downtime, but I'm a busy girl. If only Callie were around to lend a hand. I need you to go get the great Zapfish back from those slimy Octarians. What do you say? Are you in? So... I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. We may be being inducted as Agent... Wow, we got those clothes on real quick. Welcome aboard. You are now Agent 4 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon. I even bought you a brand new hero suit as a signing on bonus. I love the hero suit in this game. It looks, honestly, a lot better than the one in the previous game. My opinion. I like the gun, too. And look at that. It fits you like a glove. Not bad for an old hand-me-down. Yeah. Let's go tear those Octarians limb from limb, from limb, from limb, from limb, from limb, from... Well, you get the picture. Oh yeah, the entrances to the Octarian realm are invisible, so you'll have to ink them to reveal them. Oh god, this gun is feels a lot slower than the one from the last game, though. Now, there are a few differences between this campaign and the last one, but we'll go over those when we get the time. Now, I think in this game, we're going to want to explore the hub a little bit more. Not the least of which, because I believe, unlike the last game, there are sunken scrolls and things to find in the hub. Which is, I believe, what this is for, but I'm not positive. No! Get back here! That balloon is weirdly hard to get stuff from. Yeah, you don't need to upgrade the gun for it to go Daka Daka. I'm not sure which gun I'll upgrade. Well, more on that later. I mean, I have a feeling I know which gun I'll... Oh, does it... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, does it not respawn? Yeah, so you have to be quick with this one, or it just sort of goes whoosh away. Oh god, I wasn't planning! There we go, here's our sunken scroll. Welcome to Octo Canyon, the world's most gorgeous gorge. Collect all the commemorative souvenir stickers. I may be used to the upgrade. Well, I'm more recent. I played Splatoon 2, like, what was it? Just before I played Metroid Dread. So it's like, I am probably used to whatever the fire rate of that was at the end of the game. Wow, really? Nothing? Come on! That box took effort to break. Why did it have nothing inside? Anyway, let's get started on some tutorial levels. Now I feel like I will actually decide to do these levels in order this time. Rust and old habits. Muscle memory. Oh yeah, I am very affected by muscle memory. So I think I mentioned this in Naka's server, but I was playing the Fusion Randomizer on Visual Boy Advance. Now, Visual Boy Advance did not run that game very well at all. And that made a certain boss really hard. It was, the plant boss from when the generator shuts down in Metroid Fusion. Because, you see, that boss I have down to a T, muscle memory-wise. And the game slowed down the crap, which fucked up all my timing. Yeah, okay. That looks like another level, actually. Is this gonna be level 2? Indeed it is! Ah! Okay, so this does have the other map collectible in it. I probably missed the first level. It was probably, like, really obvious and, like, a really easy to spot. It's probably right here, honestly. Okay, no, this is not where it would be. I don't see anything that must be on time when thing goes out of space. Yeah, right? Muscle memory do be like that. Speaking of memory, the last one must be up there, right? There's nothing on there, so it must... Oh, no, it's, like, right here. Anyway, tutorial level, let's go. It only took us 15 minutes to play the first level of the game. I'm not really sure why it needed to remind us how to play Splatoon. It seems a little bit silly considering... I forget, would enemies shoot at ink, your own ink before? No, I could play smart, but why would I do that? This is slow and I'm not very patient. Oh god, this ring! No! There we go. Now, so, unlike the last game, this game has 2 collectibles in every level. And I will be trying to collect both collectibles in each. I feel like it's probably more likely to be like a tempura ring, given the fishy nature of this game series. I need this gun to be faster. Okay, how? Now, I forget, this multiplayer in this game does have multiple things. Shoot your strength. The first game they only did was necessary to uproot themselves. Yes! Okay, that was a new feature that I noticed. Of course, these boxes with the markings on them contain items. The ones without markings contain... So you want to get the balloons before you get the enemy, or else the balloon goes whoosh away. I'm not sure what these guys were expecting is going to happen. Yeah, I'm not sure... No. There definitely are new additions to this game. We'll see those eventually. Apparently enemies can hide in boxes now? Here's the key. Yeah. Do the balloonfish show up in any multiplayer maps? One big difference between this game and the last game is that this game has some of the single-player elements show up in multiplayer, which is really cool, and I like it. Oh yeah, there's also 2 kinds of Octarian shots now. You see these guys that shoot gravity-affected things? Yeah, they're a thing. One of these will probably kill me eventually. I do wonder if there's like a telegraph that telegraphs that that's the kind of bullet they shoot or not. I bet it's probably like their color or something. And that looks like an item up there. That's probably one of the 2 secrets. I do wonder if Splatoon 3 is going to have, like, 3 secrets per level or something. Speaking of secrets... Oh yeah, they've got, like, a gumball machine almost looking thing. Yeah! Okay, the thing they're riding on determines what weapons they have. What weapon they have. The blue ones shoot regular bullets. I have never been good at fighting this fucker. I did it. I got him. Now, we're not going to head up there just yet, because we need the first secret, which is probably the metal. Yeah. We'll talk about what these do later. Because they do something. If I'm not mistaken. Which I could be mistaken. That has happened before. Yeah, I understand the strategy. I just have trouble executing it sometimes. And I think I see the second secret down there. Though I don't entirely remember how to get to it. Oh, wait. I think I see how to do... No, no! Never mind. God dang it! Okay, but that is undoubtedly the crate. In fact, let's shoot it to be sure. How can you... Ooh! There we go. Yes. I think it is a lot more obvious. I agree. And there's our scroll. Oh, actually, I think we need to go up here to leave the scroll area. Oh, man. That just destroys their shield immediately. Oh, man, Tiny Box! It's Tiny Cube! Now, I think there is a second upgrade. You can get 5 of these at once, I believe. I used to play this level a lot, so I used to be kind of okay at it. I wouldn't say I'm that great at it anymore. No, I'm pretty sure it has a max target limit. Yeah, the max is 5. Which is really unusual when you consider that the game is 4v4, but... it has some single-player uses, I guess. There we go. Now we can open all 3 of these, which will hopefully get us another special weapon, because I think we get it, just like before, but I think we get a bonus. As many as you can. Okay, fair enough. Anything else around here? Oh, and you can drop down if you want to go get another shot at one of the secrets, I believe. Yeah, and you get a bonus for keeping stuff to the end of the level. So it's only 10, so it's not that many. And there's level 1. A shockwave struck while one young lady was performing at the recent youth folk singing contest, doing damage to the venue. Fortunately, no one was injured. Oh, Pearl. Also, as you can see, they save the paint that you've done, so if you really want to, you could just paint literally everything and then enter the levels. And your hard work will not be wasted until you leave and go to a new area. And here's these bomb enemies. They make a return yet again, although I think they function a little bit differently from the original game. But yeah, as you can see, we now have these new pickups that are just straight up money. And here's the sponges. These, of course, making a return. Although now, in this game, these sponges also feature a multiplayer where each team has their own sponges that they can put down. A little bit unfortunate they couldn't figure out a way to make it so that both teams can access both sponges, but you know what? Whatever. But yeah, this is kind of cool. You can make your own cover. Oh, you know, as max power, for instance. Interesting. But shush. It seems like it. Although that, of course, requires that all of your missiles hit, and I find that they don't always. In that sense, I feel like firing more missiles is actually, honestly, probably better, because you have more opportunities to hit the target. Anything else around here? Well, we're moving on, so hopefully not. Oh god, I want to upgrade this gun so bad. It sucks so much right now. Oh, it's this level. I remember this level. I think the thing is over there, but I'm not. Oh. I played this level a lot too, I think, during when I was grinding for weapon levels. Yeah, because I think there's something down here. Let's do this a little bit more strategically than I was planning, shall we? It should be mentioned that Splatoon is a stealth shooter, for those of you that did not see my playthrough of the original game. And it is highly recommended that you don't play like I am going to play during multiplayer. You want your enemies to see you as little as possible, in most cases. And that guy's just got a green balloon. The green balloons, I don't think, come with anything special in them. Yeah, nothing's in them, so you can let the green balloons fly away. Yes! I'm sorry, are these sponges connected? Is that what this pipe means? That was interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that. You! My arch nemesis, the cleaner, strikes again. This is a very similar structure to a level from the first game. In fact, I think the secret's in the exact same spot. Although, in the original game, this was the sunken scroll. I think the sunken scroll is on the top of this building in this one. Maybe not. Lord Squeegee. My arch nemesis! I remember having a tough time with basically every level involving a squeegee. Well, I mean, not every level, but just... Sorry, I shouldn't say every level. I had trouble with that squeegee specifically. Come on, thank you. Now, is there anything in the center? No. In fact, don't go down there. Yeah, up here. You can go... So, that's where you're supposed to go, but you can go on top of the building. And in fact, during the Splatoon 1 playthrough, I confused a building with this building. Because it reminded me of it so much. So you want to go up here and grab the stuff. Because that's where the metal is. I believe our armor level does max out at 2 armor. But you also don't die immediately in this one. Supercharge. Yeah, I don't think I remember these at all. Come My balloon! Okay, I should have shot the balloon first. You didn't die, you stupid idiot. So I should have got the balloon first, but oh well. We'll make up on that mistake right now by saving the special. I do want to show off what each of them do, because we're not playing gonna play multiplayer. So I will probably use specials. Did I use specials every time on, I think I wanted to save them for the extra bonus cash, but... Yes, the explosion is crazy. That's honestly probably one of my favorite specials, even though I'm not sure it's actually that useful. It's fun to just nope out your opponent, being like, hey, you really don't want to be standing in my zone right now. Even if it honestly doesn't actually do that much. No! Give me that balloon! Ah, 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 ah! Well, there goes my oh no, bonus is still there. Oh no, it's one of you guys. If you are careful, you can do the thing. I also probably could have killed him that way. Alright, let's get the first sponge down. These things are funny. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure if they're in multiplayer, but they are fun. Octobomber is I think I might have done the same thing. Yes, it does help super jumping. Although, I have a bad habit of not super jumping in multiplayer just because, you know, you can get spawn camped. Although, I think Splatoon 3 looks like it's going to necessitate super jumping based on how you spawn in the trailers. Music heads are still buzzing over that legendary underground show 2 years ago. Anyone lucky enough to catch DJ Octavio's opening set and the Squid Sisters headlining had their minds blown and their lives changed that night. Game is submerge yourself in ink to recover quickly. Right. So yeah, that's sort of alluding to if you take enough damage, your hero suit will go poof! And you will be wearing just your undershirts and stuff. This activates at the end of the first world, I think. Yeah, that orange box is special and does perform a certain purpose, but we'll go over that later. On the note of Splatoon 2, this game did introduce 2 new weapon types. Right? I love the Splatoon 1 boss fight, final boss. It's so good. The Squid Sister song is like probably my favorite Splatoon song ever, honestly. Ooh, a more subdued level theme. Oh yeah, this is a new single-player element. And I believe these are a multiplayer as well. Though I could be wrong. Oh yeah, you were there for that. Yeah, the final boss of that game is fire. Those are like little Sonic jumps. You go whoosh. Octocopter, I think is what those were called. I mean, it makes sense. They are literally an octopus tentacle on a helicopter. Now, this level, I don't remember too much. I still have that song in your playlist. Nice. So, in Splatoon 1, you remember this. I'm sure you remember the ink rails. The ink rails in this game are a little bit different in single player. Although multiplayer's ink rails, I believe, take after the original games. This game, you actually ride the rails. Teaching about platforming, you jump further with ink. I actually forget what's in this box. Okay, it's just money. Oh, that's another new level mechanic over there. These things. Now, I think I know where the metal is, and honestly, maybe even the sunken scroll in this level. Having the Seeker Mine would be really handy here. Just to quickly go through. Although having a better gun would honestly also be helpful. Yes, they are... I remember one level in particular really fucking me up with those because it was a sniper level. More on that later, viewers. I'm bad at keeping spoilers. I'm just like, I want to talk about this level that I remember later. Ignoring the fact that I'm trying to be coy about things we haven't unlocked in single player yet. But chargers are probably by far my least favorite weapon in all of Splatoon. I am bad at using them, and I also am terrible at dealing with them. So yeah, that's where the salmon is, and if this is where the salmon is, I suspect I know where the, sunken scroll is in this level as well. It's, I think, just ahead, actually. Yeah, I think it's over there, those tall... I think it's on top of those tall buildings over there. Although... getting extra armor could never hurt. Right? The toys are just so nice and fun. I love toys. Oh, right. This section is scary. Especially when you don't have an upgraded gun. Go, 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 go! Now, over here... Yeah, I knew I remembered this level in particular. This is one of the ones I missed, so I'd be hard-pressed to forget that. But yeah, there's a lot of cool levels that use these ride rails set piece. Ah, yes, this thing. I'm bad at using this thing, but it is cool. That's probably one of my least favorite. It reminds me of the killer whale, except that it's a lot slower. Drawing a blank at the moment. Drawing a blank at what? Oh no, one of these things! Octo Troopers are the worst! Oh god, he's on the... Whew! Come on. Ah, what it was called. Yeah, Stingray fights the... It ignores terrain, so it's really cool. That, again, it reminds me a little bit of the killer whale. Except that I find the killer whale a lot easier to use because it just sort of immediately kills anything in range, whereas the Stingray takes a bit of time to deal damage. Final checkpoint. Yeah, I definitely got the hard-to-control impression while using it. Alright, 40 minutes in, World 1 down. Almost. This game is definitely a little bit longer than the original. Leap before you think. Yeah, I'm in Camp Isun. As much as I don't like Isun as a character. We're moving! Ammo Knights will be moving to a new location soon. Many thanks to our loyal customers for our support. So that's the lore reason as to why Ammo Knight still exists in this game. I wonder if they're still gonna have the same shopkeep. They're probably gonna still have Sheldon in Splatoon 3. Oh, this boss fight! I remember this boss fight. Isun is the wise one. Grades? Can we upgrade yet? I was under the impression we had to wait. If we can upgrade, I'm heading back to the Octo Canyon. Yeah, I don't think we have the... Oh, you've never played Splatoon 2. Yeah, no, I don't think you can upgrade things at all at the beginning. I think you have to wait until after the first world. Which is, I guess, an easy way to make sure the game is well and balanced. This boss fight is pretty interesting. I like this one. Right, but we can't access them yet. But I think you're right, Kurenai. For 425 degrees of pain, the Octo whatever oven. Did they say oven? Right, I remember how to deal with you. And then you shoot out all your toast. Or I guess bread. It's a little reminiscent of the first boss of the last game, except way taller. And also bread-themed for some reason. Is octopus bread like a thing? Is that why there's Octo Bread Machine? But now it have armor. There's a thing I'm surprised they're not doing yet. I guess that's after, so now you actually have to use the columns of bread to get up to here. I'm pretty sure this game makes, like, boss fights progressively harder in a way that's really interesting, although I don't really remember the other bosses. But this boss in particular is really good about this. It just gradually introduces you and, oh look, now the bread has armor. Okay, now it's doing the thing I was expecting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember this. Now, I think he only spins once, but this is a way which ensures that the ink is everywhere. Uh-oh. So now that the bread is armored, you have to be extra careful about where you aim. But not that careful. It's not that hard. This is boss 1 after all. The ultimate life form. Well, now we've... Oh no, we burnt the bread! I think you might be right, though. I think Takoyaki might have bread on it. And this level, unlike the last game, the boss levels reward you with the salmon medal instead of the, which is remarkably similar to bread. Yeah, it looks kind of bready. We get the salmon medal instead of a sunken scroll. I don't actually remember what the salmon medal things are called. Good work, Agent 4. I sure know how to pick 'em. Gotta hand it to the Octarians, though. I didn't expect them to have a fully operational Octobosses at their full disposal. I think it's time to call in the big guns. Let's see here. Sheldon, can you hear me? Over. I hear you loud and clear, Barry. Oh, man, this is so cool. Agent 4, I'm Sheldon from Ammo Knights, the only weapon shop in Inkopolis with over 542 million years of trusted service. That's right, stop by Ammo Knights in Inkopolis Square for all your weapon needs. Tell me Sheldon sent you. Mari told me everything. To think that my new signature weapons can be of help to the new Squidbig Splatoon, I'm honored. But I'm afraid I can't just let you treat my vast arsenal like all-you-can-eat ink buffet. I do have a business to run, you know. So let's help each other. I don't know what voice I'm doing for this. I tried to go nerd, and it didn't really work, but we're just sticking to it. So let's help each other out. I want you to help me test out some new weapons I'm currently developing. All you have to do is use them in real-world conditions. If you'll do that for me, I'll be able to gather all sorts of amazing data. That data will help me get the approvals I need to make retail versions of the weapons. And once the retail versions are out, you can use them in turf war battles. It's a real win-win, don't you think? Oh yeah, and... Okay, down boy. I think Agent 4 gets the point. Let's get back to work, Agent 4. Stay fresh. So I believe now is when we can upgrade things. Though I may be mistaken. So... Yes, I agree. Definitely nasally. I should probably, like, pinch my nose to try and get a nasally voice. Oh, the enhancifier doesn't take cat. I don't know. I got nothing. It takes power eggs and sardinium instead. Oh, it's sardinium. That's what it was called. Alright. Well, we don't have the money for either of these. I'd say ink is, as always, going to be a top priority, although getting a level 2 gun might be helpful as well. I'm just noticing, does this gun not have a, like a handle? It's got a trigger, but I don't see the handle anywhere. We may also unlock the bombs, at least this one, because I like this one for inking forward really quickly. This one I'm not too hot on. But we can't afford anything, so let's just head on to World 2. But yeah, now is when we unlock that thing. Yes, I agree, curling is probably my favorite, even though I am terrible at using it. You can get trick shots with it, right? Like, it's like the Seeker, but, like, better, because the Seeker seeks things, whereas the curler just goes straight, which is kind of what you want. Yeah, I remember not enjoying, the Autobomb as much. Alright, let's take a look around this world before we start the balloons. That way everything's inked this time. Okay, so we can't... Oh yeah, I think I definitely want to upgrade my ink tank first and foremost. After all, having a fast-firing weapon isn't going to be too great if I have an incapacity issue. Hurry! Level 4, I think. That is the first level. Let's unlock the rest, though. Just because I'm not actually sure if the level count restarts or not. I don't think it does. Longer, the less it travels. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely remember bouncing off walls. I do quite like the curling bomb. It's, again, my favorite in this game. Huh. Interesting, there's not really anything up here. Oh yeah, you can also kind of hear the level music. 8. Oh yeah, the level count definitely doesn't restart for each world. Yeah, I remember the Autobomb, having troubles with the Autobomb, for sure. 7. And there's the colored balloon for this world. I think we'll definitely want to explore the world a bit more before I attempt the colored balloon challenge. And this might be the Sardinium. And here's the blue balloon, which, as always, is not going to give you as much. It's not going to give you as much money as you'd think, given how difficult it is to shoot all these. Like, look at that. It only gives you 5. And things cost thousands, so I'm not really sure what they were thinking with that. That should reward you with more stuff. Man, I really do want to upgrade my ink, but I cannot stand how slow this weapon shoots. It's disgusting. I think I might have to upgrade this weapon first and foremost. I mean, that's true. I just feel like they're not really worth the effort. Like, I could get more money doing actual levels. Like, the first level gives you more money than those, and the first level is really easy. Those of you who've watched me play the first game, or have played it themselves, may recognize that silhouette. 4, 7, we're missing 6 and 5. Oh man, these coupons are very useful, but that's one of those seconds you could use at Krusty Sean's place. You can find his food truck parked in Coppola Square. He sells the most amazing fried hot dog thing. Man, I could really go for a hot dog right now. Does he sell hot dogs, or does he sell tempura? Because he's a shrimp wearing tempura, I'm pretty sure. This might be where level 6 is. Called it, and level 5 is probably on top of... Yeah, I can even see it. Well, we're in a predicament, aren't we? There's the dry land. Yeah, I definitely remember those. I needed way more EXP tickets, because I needed to level the crap up. The level cap in this game is really high compared to Splatoon 1. Splatoon 1's level cap was like... What was it? It was like 20, right? Originally? And in this game, I think it's like 50. And it's not like leveling up is like quick either. It takes forever. Especially if you enjoy playing the ranked modes like me. Because I'm gonna be honest, Turf Wars is not my favorite mode in this game. It's, I think, the mode everyone knows this series for, but it's honestly, I just don't find it that interesting. Alright, this whole area seems rather inked. Let's attempt this challenge. God dang! Good thing I inked everywhere first. Ah! What the heck? No! Yeah, so these challenges get a lot harder as the game goes on, because I think they... No doubt in part due to the fact there's more level geometry now. There we go. Yeah, we saw that one earlier. That's how I got up here on this one originally. Well, it's a good thing the balloons didn't go this way, because I was neglected inking this section of map. Boing! And this is probably our last level of the area. Level 5. So, let's check out level 4 first. Oh, we are... No, that's just the boss level, because the boss level gets counted. Okay. Yeah, we found them all. And I'm glad that it tells you this time. Alright, almost an hour in, we're starting World 2. This is a nice shade of blue? Or, no, purple. Definitely purple. Alright, so, this game has you using the other weapon classes in Splatoon. Which means we will be using the charger at some point. And as I've already mentioned, I hate the charger, but more on that later. So this is a roller. This is sort of your melee... I guess you could call it deeps. It paints very well. The only issue with it is that getting enemies far away at, like, a distance can be a bit of a trouble. And you can do this, but that, like, makes your ink really thin. You used to be able to do... Yeah, you can do that as well if you want a wide spray. You can, attack and then jump. But yeah! They're hit hard and they cover terrain quickly. They're probably one of the staples in turf wars, I would say. Oh man, Rollonium. And these things return from the original game's campaign. Yes, that is new to this entry. Which, honestly, I think was people's general consensus that it's not as strong, the vertical is not as strong. Because I feel like I remember people's consensus being it's kind of a nerf to rollers, because rollers used to be able to really easily jump and spray, whereas this is a little bit less easy, but I'm not really sure. I don't play rollers. Yeah, the roll definitely doesn't reach too far. I saw you. Don't think you... Don't... Sneaky. You could play through the original Splatoon's campaigns with this weapon. However, you needed a specific amiibo for it, and I'm not sure that I had it. Plus, I honestly didn't find those particularly interesting anyway. Shush, Murray. I remembered that one, so I'm gonna get it. Oh god. Man, I wanted that balloon. Come and get me. I missed! I'd probably have a much easier time with that if I was not using a roller. I like rollers, but they're not my favorite. I prefer the guns of Splatoon. Generally speaking. That and the buckets. I like me a good bucket. Alright, danger neutralized. Now getting these two should be a snap. And that's where you can see the Sardinium if you missed it. But yeah, rollers, for the most part, will one-hit kill both of their weapons. Oh my goodness. I forgot about these guys. These guys are a lot. I feel like I've missed something, but I'm not really sure where it would be. Yeah, it just makes it a lot more narrow. It's useful for getting more range, I guess. Okay, I think I might know where the secret of this one is. Or I guess it could be up there, too. It is not, but the armor is nice and appreciated. Now then, I suspect, much like this original game, there is some secrets down here. Now, we've already seen the stink ray, and I frankly don't like it very much, so, We'll save this one for the extra 10. Yeah, it does condense it a fair bit. Again, I'm not a roller player, so I don't really know the whole ins and outs of this. I'm also not a pro player, so, like, whatever I say is also not necessarily the smartest. Now, if I was playing this level with anything else, I'd probably go to try to get that balloon, but, roller, so... But yeah, it is interesting. You'll see me without out of my element because there are weapons in this game I suck at. Once again, well, we'll get to the charger levels. Don't believe you me. Those will be fun. And by fun, I mean, oh god, why? I just don't like using them. Kinda like how I don't like using the roller, but worse. Yeah, now we can use this at any time. This looks to be a do-it-yourself guide for starting your own mobile business. It looks new, but somebody must have been frying something near it, and it's some grease stains on it. Yeah, and you can change your weapon here. We're gonna head back to the entrance, because I'd like to upgrade the gun. Yes! You can do that. I will not be doing that. And you actually have to play the level with every weapon in the game if you want to. I can't upgrade the gun yet. Wasting everybody's time. Let's do level 5. Oh, it does keep this loaded. Wow, I didn't know that. This azure purpley color again. The dualies. So, I did mention that there are 2 new weapon classes added to Splatoon 2. And one of them are the dualies, and this happens to be my favorite class. Speed while shooting to roll in any direction and to do a slick dodge roll. You can dodge roll forward, backwards, or side to side. It's neat. And while you do this, your fire rate doubles. Although it does leave you, like, completely stationary, so it's not, like, the most helpful thing in the world unless you're, like, inking. But yeah, this is my weapon class of choice. Which is probably another reason why the hero shooter feels so slow to me. Is there anything else here before I move on? Yes, twice in a row. And one of the weapons, my dually of choice, the dually squelchers, if you do a dodge roll, you can actually look, and the dually squelchers merge into one dual squelcher, which was a weapon from the first game. Yeah, you... I think there's an armor up here. And you want to end up here because there's a thing up here. Yes! Don't worry, I'm very familiar with how inaccurate they are. As I say, this is the main weapon type I used a lot. And believe you me, I miss a ton. Although, you do have, like, double aiming reticles. It's interesting. Now, that'll get you... Oh, yeah, right. We want to take this because it gets us the thing. Oh, there's a box that never broke. Now, that might be to advance, so I'm kind of not going to deal with that right now. No, okay, it just takes us to this dude. Now, I think one of these boxes has a prize for us. Well, I mean, they both do, because they both have, like, the icon. But I think one of them's got us armor. And then more money. Which, of course, we need a ton of, because we are looking to upgrade the base gun. Although, I'll be using this when I can. Yeah, your fire rate, like, I think it doubles, but I'm not positive on that. Feels like double in any case. I think this might have been the level I grinded with for money. Just because I like this one. I should probably be using the control stick. Yeah. That's what I get for trying to aim only with the controller. Or with motion controls. Now, I believe somewhere on here is the sunken scroll, but I'm not really sure where. It's probably that box. Oh, there is a quick recenter button, isn't there? I forgot about that. There is a sunken scroll that you have to do a trick shot, a trick jump, and a sniper level. I hate that level. I do wonder what other new weapon types are going to be added to Splatoon 3. Because so far we only have one new weapon type. In this game, I think every game introduced 2 new weapon types, at least partway through development. So yeah, now we have the dualies. I will be using these weapons as much as possible. Do we have 700 yet? 4 short! You know what? We could probably find 4 throughout this level. That's a good point. Alright. And now, in case we get forced to use the gun at any point, we're gonna have that upgraded to level 2 at least. That way it is up to par with what I'm used to. And otherwise, I think we'll focus on ink. Okay, so the handle is just white. That's why it's so weird. So as you can see, now it's orange. And that's a much more respectable fire rate, I think. Not as respectable as the Squelcher, or the dualies. To an extent. Yeah, I've never really had too much of a problem with, gyro stuff, honestly. Sniper level. I think this is a... Yeah, this is definitely a sniper level. Ooh. So this is the hero charger. This is a sniper weapon. So, it takes time to charge, and then it goes boom! 1 shot, 1 kill. If you hit, anyway. You can also hold a charge in the ink, which is a new feature to this game. And in campaign, I think this is a campaign exclusive level tool, you can do this. This is not exclusive to this weapon. Every weapon can do that. Which is how these levels are possible with anything other than the sniper. Now, you move a lot slower while charging. But as you can see, you have quite a high aim. Quite a high range, I should say. This level, this is one of the least used weapons in Turf Wars, although it is very important for zoning out opponents. I say, knowing what that means. You can, use it to deny, enemies will have a hard time getting to you, or getting to areas to ink, if you use this weapon properly. The operative word being properly, of course. And as I think you'll see many times over this campaign, I do not use this weapon properly very often. Yeah. So if you think that's more valuable than helping your enemy helping your team out with terrain, then go for a charger. But you have to be really good at preventing your enemy from getting access to areas, or else the trade-off won't be worth it. The balloon. Oh god! Oh god, I missed! Oh, that's not good. Yes, but partial charges aren't as effective because they don't one-hit kill. Huh. I wonder why you can bring this area this far out. I feel like there must be something out here. Well, there's one thing. I wonder if you, ow, recover ink while, lens flare is a little bit ridiculous there. Huh. Well, that's for sure gonna be something. I do like these grappling hook mechanics. I'm gonna wait for things to fly overhead. Ooh! I hate platforming with chargers. Try saving travel while mashing the shoot button. You mean like this? I guess that breaks boxes faster. I don't like using this as much, and maybe that's why I don't like chargers in general. Come on. Ah! Get me! Oh, there's a box here. I did not see that. Now, is this gonna put me in the rest of the level? So I can go back and get the items I missed? Yes, it is. Sweet. Stingray, which we've seen before and I don't like, so we'll not be using that. There's our key. Yeah, this is how you want to use a sniper in Turf War for covering terrain. Yeah, once again, this is not a weapon type I use, so, like, keep everything I say about them as a grain of salt. Oh, I guess it doesn't slow you down. Although you already move quite slow with this weapon, so that would be kind of overkill, I think. I'm becoming a better Charger player. Just don't expect me to use the Charger in multiplayer, and we'll be fine. No! There we go. Ow! The timing on that. Thinking. The thing I'm not very good at. Good to know. It does tell you what levels you've beaten with which weapons, as just so you know, so you can figure out which weapons you've beaten, which levels you've beaten with which weapons. Anyway, we're going back to dualies. Yeah, so if we ever want to return, we can just do that. Next is level 7, which is right here. What weapon will we be using here? I don't think we'll be getting another new weapon for a little bit, so I think this is just the same old, same old. If you beat every level with the same weapon, that is every level, by the way, you unlock the ability to purchase that weapon for realsies. Oh my god, it's our squeegee friend. I remember this thing. This thing is funny. Shooter, actually. Blaster is something different, if I remember correctly. My arch nemesis, the squeegee. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, shooter's a really silly name for a weapon. Hey, squeegee, over here. Is there anything down there? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Onwards, my steed! Yeah, you can purchase the hero weapons, which they're just, like, the basic version, like a reskin of the basic version. It would be nice if they were their own weapon types that had their own, statistics. But as far as I know, they are just, you know, special looks. Words! They're reskins of other weapons. Which is fine, because, I mean, no, I don't think there's a single bad weapon in Splatoon, really. Or, especially of the early weapons. God, look at my explosive, please! God dang. Yeah. Oh, that is a... Is that still in this game as a sub-weapon? That is a sprinkler. I forgot they added some Octo variants of the actual sub-weapons. That is a sprinkler. That was a sub-weapon in Splatoon 1, and I think also in Splatoon 2? It was in Splatoon 1, right? I'm not crazy. They, you throw one down, and it acts kind of like a little sprinkler. If you remember the sprinkler from Ratchet and Clank, it's... Not at all like that, actually. I don't know why I was about to say that they're like that, because it is definitely not. Oh, he's attracted to the sprinkler. Can I get, like, his sides? Why? those were returning sub-weapons. It's hard to say, because sub-weapons in Splatoon are like, they got rid of a bunch of them, but then they also kept a bunch of them, but then special weapons are all completely new. Yeah, they are really good. I think if you get really lucky throwing them, you can also do like a ton of... a ton of damage if you get lucky throwing one. Is there anything around the sides? I can't remember. Yes! Wait, the little ones can't? I thought that both models can splat you. Huh. Noted. There is something down there. I knew it. Scroll get. Hey, buddy. Come and get me. Whoa. Oh, I think I got dinged over here, so I think there is a weapon over here! Or an enemy over here somewhere. Well, that might have just been him. The Mega Squeege. There's a Sardinium, and I... Balloon! I think I know how to get that. Although it'll be a little bit scary. Ooh. Hello, puppy. I see you're... as always, interrupting me. Except, no, actually, the only reason she left today is because someone else came to get her. Okay, we're gonna really want to be prepared for this. Because Squeegee is over there, as you might be able to see. Yeah, you don't say. Oh god, you can't Oh! I did it. Whoop, whoop. I remember this part of this level. Oh, shit! Oh, I was gonna ride him, and then I fell. Get up, get up! Squeegee. Squeegee. Is he stuck? Onward! Oh no! Why does this keep happening? Yeah, we'll probably finish World 2 today. Based on the timing. Because we're on level 7 of 9. Yo, Squeege. Squeege. Hey. Hey. Hey! I don't have a curling bomb yet. Although, apparently bombs do get his attention, so thanks for that tip. No, get over here. God damn it! Stop spawning that enemy! Oh my god. Sir! 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 Thank you, Jesus Christ. And then this asshole keeps respawning for some reason. No, no, sir. Sir. Sir! Thank you, Jesus Christ. It was not that hard. Sir, I want to speak to the manager. I am the manager. Many travelers find themselves in Incomplete Square at some point in their journey. Youth far-flung seas gather in this colorful hub of comings, goings, meetings, and farewells. Yeah, I know how to switch weapons. Thanks. Okay, we just did 7, now we got 8. Is that also a request? I think most weapons want you to use this, or most weapons want you to use a specific level. Most levels want you to use a specific weapon, if I'm not mistaken. What's it gonna be this time? Dang it! I just got off of this thing! Oh, it's these things! I think these might be a new feature to this game. They're really cool. Remote to crap. Well, one of these days I will get affiliate and you can lower the quality settings, but until that day... Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite level mechanics from this game. They're all really good, honestly. Like, even these bouncy things are... I don't know why I thought these were bouncy things. I think there are bouncy pads later, though, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm not crazy. Guys, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I do have a pretty low bitrate and frame rate set. That way, it shouldn't be that bad most of the time. But yeah, I think these are called unfurlers. These are new to this game, right? That is fair. Uh-oh. Yeah, speaking of curling bombs, I may want to invest in one of those. I forgot that these things could just kill enemies. I hope I don't miss anything from all the fun I'm having shooting these things. Oh, these are incredible. I thought they were unfurlers for some reason. You know, because of how they unfurl. Hopefully I haven't missed anything yet. It will hurt you. Good, noted. Anything down there? Ah, I think I see where the next secret is. Oh, this might be a little bit... Don't you dare. But, no, yeah, that was Sunken Scroll. Thrillers. I was half right. Oh, does this get me? Behind enemy lines. Ooh, it's this thing again. This thing makes a return for the campaign of the first game. It is about as nonsense now as it was then. Whee! Gotta go fast! Yes, I believe so. Inkopolis holds its famous card game tournament once a year. This year, first-time entrant Gelfonso appeared on the scene and promptly set about decimating the competition. He walked away with a first-place trophy. Yeah, no, I don't think I can upgrade anything yet, honey. Well, give me a minute. I'll upgrade things later when I have the funds. Now, if you didn't catch the silhouette, it should be a very familiar silhouette to players of any Splatoon game, really. Because it's the Octoling silhouette. These levels are a lot cooler than they were in the original game. So, like the original, they all take place in a multiplayer level. Unlike the original, however, you get a bunch of them guarding these mini Zapfish, which I think each count as a checkpoint, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they're each checkpoints. They are back. Not only are they back, but we can play as them eventually. Oh god, there's two of them! Yeah, they're like the mini stars from Come on. I saw you move over there. Yep. Much like a Silver Star mission in 3D Marios. You have to collect them all in one go. Except, I don't think it's actually all in one go, because I think if you die, They're all they're each checkpoints. Where's the Octoling? Oh, there you are. I don't aim low enough for this. There we go. Okay. And this is a splash wall. They're also a multiplayer thing. They can be used to prevent enemies from getting into a certain area. You can also instantly kill someone if you manage to land the splash wall on them. Do we actually have a map in this? No. We are gonna have to oh, right. We should I probably shouldn't be collecting these, because we're gonna want to do some exploration later. Uh-oh. I never said I was good at these. As I said in the first game, Octolings are pretty dumb, but I will probably still die from them because I am not much smarter. Which map is this? Let's look out of curiosity for... Oh, Cairo trivia. Let me know, because I don't remember which... Say this is. This looks like a mall level? I forgot that you can dash. Right, the whole... the signature weapon feature of this weapon that I like. Although, I think in multiplayer, most people just, aim where you're gonna land, because it's, like, super predictable. In my experience. But it is still fun. And, like, the primary reason for using this weapon. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Which is only useful in this scenario because I'm using a gun. The Reef. I don't remember that level. I don't remember any of these maps. It's gonna be a trip going to Splatoon 3. Because any returning map I am guaranteed not to recognize. Unless it's like one of the super recognizables from the first game. I'd probably recognize those. I think there's actually something under the bridge. Well, I just wasted the armor I just collected, so... trying to figure out where the Octoling spawned. Because you don't have access to a map in these levels anymore. Oh, there you are. Again? Didn't I just kill one of you guys that came from this way? Finally, Jesus Christ. Now, this is a bomb rush. This is not how I remember it working in the original. Right, you have to throw the bomb. I don't know why I suspected otherwise, but... Introductory Map. Oh. Right, that makes sense, because it was the same way in the original game, right? I think the original game used the... Yeah. I thought it used the gun button, and instead it used the bomb button, which makes sense when you think about it. But I didn't think about it, because I'm not very smart. Also, it looks like I'm out of armor. So I'm just wearing my undies now. I'll try to have a better showing of this weapon. We have not found a single secret yet. Let's get some high ground. Scout out which areas I've missed. There's... Looks like there's something on top of here. But it's just more money. Wait a minute. There's one of them. Oh, there's another armor as well. Guys, I played this game a lot. Don't worry. I'm not gonna derp out at all. Although I didn't play this game that much compared to some of the others in this series, or compared to the first game. Yeah, you know, thinking. The thing I'm not great at. I don't know if you didn't notice. How did you go? Oh, down there. And that's how that weapon works. Alright, we got all the thing. And we have enough to get the good mine, so I'll go for that, and then we'll start saving up for more ink. Yeah, it looks like we have just enough time for the boss fight. Ugh! Now, this boss fight I remember quite well. Net the freshest gear around. Get the abilities you've always dreamed of. Orders will be fulfilled by that weird kid with the spiky hair. Interested, send inquiries to Annie. I don't remember if there is an Annie. Now, boss fights in this game... This is not a boss fight, this is a level. Boss fights in this game will have you use specific weapons. Or to be used as guillotines. Now this weapon in this level is very fitting, as you'll soon see. I do love these boss intros. Octo Samurai! Now, I forgot what he does. I don't remember how to fight this guy at all. I'm gonna be real. Oh wait, the tentacle, right. That thing. It's morphin' time. Fair point. I'll keep that in mind. Ugh! Ow. Not my finest work. I don't remember this fight being this hard, but I'm also playing really bad. Ow. I swear you could one-cycle him each time you did the rev up. Right, I forgot about the roller. That's probably why I'm having so much trouble evading, is because I'm forgetting about the main mechanic of this weapon. Oh shit, I forgot he turns. I'm really rusty on this game. I feel like I used to be a lot better at this. You know, I forget if World 3 has any new weapons for us. Yeah. Oh, good work. That was kind of insane. Great work, Agent 4. Maybe it's just me, but the Octarian bases feel like they've been given a feminine touch. Maybe they got a new decorator? No. Huh? This radio's on the fritz. I swear I just changed the batteries in this thing. Actually, there is likely radio interference in Octo Canyon. All that junk around there is probably giving off electrostatic. See, a lot of consumer products use a frequency called the C-pod band. Microwave ovens are prime culprits. In fact, my micro... You're breaking up, Sheldon. I'm going through a tunnel in an elevator. Ugh. We do have enough weapons for that new grenade I'd like. So after we check out the next world, which looks to be like it's gonna be that, probably. Alright, wow. Let's head back to the first sector, get some stuff done, and then we'll head out for, or we'll end stream. Yeah, we have fried a couple circuits. Other weapons. I like how they have their own category. I believe these weapons all only go up to level 2, whereas everything here goes up to... Oh, no, these don't upgrade at all. Interesting. Speaking of which, we are unlocking the curling bomb. It's too useful not to. And next, I think we'll be upgrading that ink tank. Let's show it off before the end of today. So, it goes like that. But you can also hold it, and then it just goes that far. True. I'm not gonna say that that's false, because it is not. Alright. But that ends this stream, and I'll have to show off that I can be good at video games sometime. Next time. Which will probably be tomorrow. We'll do another round of video games. Anyway, until then, have a good day, everyone.